Sadi namo tassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Now we are going to the April, November.
Yeah. Hi, Bhante. I have a question.
Okay.
So it's in the Tika, in the explanation of the Majjhima Patipada, right?
Majjhima Piṭaka. Yes.
Yes. So this is like the second sentence. Maggo hika masukhalika nuyogo eko anto, and then atta kilamatha nuyogo eko anto ete dwe ante na upeti, and then so on, right?
Yeah.
So and then it looks to me that these are many sentences in here. So the first sentence is Maggo on the way to Eko Anto. So that is one sentence, right, Bhante?
The meaningful sentence that this Maggo is related to the Daojati.
Well, then if we say it that way, then what is Eko Anto here, Bhante? Eko Anto here is the
Eko Anto is the Kama Sukhalika Nuyoga.
Yes, but then what is the verb of that Eko Anto then?
Oh, I denominated there. We need to put it in your mind, hoti.
But then that,
yeah.
But then if that's the case, then Maggo and Eko Anto are the same.
Because of here uses the heat. Yeah, there. Ariya Megan Sandaya Hogan. Therefore, Majjhima Piṭaka means that pointed out the noble part. Therefore, he trying to explain the detail.
Yes. So that means the Maggo and the Eko Anto are not the same.
Not the same.
Right? So yeah. So the Kama Sukhalika Nu Yogo Eko Anto, that is one sentence.
Yes.
And then Attakila Matha Nu Yogo Eko Anto, that is another sentence.
Yes.
And then those two, then he referred to those two as the word ete. Now ete becomes the accusative case.
Yeah.
So that's how we should understand, right? But he had three different sentences.
Three sentences because of the the first and the Kama Sukhalika Niyoga Eko Anto Attakila Matha Niyoga Eko Anto pointed out the according to the ete dwe and the according to this ete dwe and the what are they? They will point out first.
Yes.
This is the first opinion.
Yes, but that means we cannot use the word huto. We have to use the word hoti.
Yeah, because of the
separate sentence. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay. Yeah. That's how I understand. So it should be three separate sentences.
Okay.
And then, all right. Yeah.
This is the past opinion. Ego and the past ego and the Kama Sukhalika. After that, he trying to explain the latest and that lobo ego kando, dorsal ego kando, sasatan egan, and then.
Yes.
Therefore.
Yes. So there are like three different ways.
Yes.
That is one way, and then lobo, and then anandoso, that is another way, and then sasatang and udacho is another way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Therefore, he mentioned that Puriman Nayiniwa Waitari Tabami, Megohi, Loba, Ego Kando, Dosa, Ego Kando, Ede Dwe, and De Na Ubedi, Na Ubagajati, Wimodo, Edehi, and De Tasama, Majjhima Piṭaka Ochati. You need to extend like that. Another is that Megohi, Sasadam, Egan, and then Ochido, Ego and Do, Ede Dwe and De Na Upedi, Na Upagachati, Wimodo, Edehi and Dehi, Tasama, Majjhima Piṭaka Ochati. You need to extend like that.
Yes. So but it is a very strange way of writing, right? I mean, Why did he put Maggo at the beginning of the sentence? Because for us, for me, when I look into that sentence, I'm gonna say Maggo is ego anto.
Yeah, because of the first explanation, Sandaya, Ariya Magga and Sandaya Oden. The main point he want to explain the Magga. Therefore, Magga put it the past.
So as you mentioned earlier, Bhante, the word he has a purpose in here, right?
No. Detail explanation. Why? Why it find out the Ariya Magga? Because of this. This Magga is not approaching to these two extremes. Therefore, this Magga is called the Mijima Pribhada.
Yeah. No, I understand, but I just I'm talking about the writing style. Right?
Writing style is there. You know that this concerning with this Mijima Pribhada is not mentioned in the commentary. Therefore, commentator want to point out detail.
Yes. So
in the original Pāļi text is also not clear. What are these? Yojayan Kamisu Kamasukaliga New York only. This is the nothing point out for the beginner. This is the string or not. Nothing point out exactly. In the original Pāļi text also, therefore, the commentator point out.
Yes, but I mean, because I see we've been seeing some of the places, for example, here he's trying to explain the ete, due, ante. So you want to point out what those are. So that's why he gave those two sentences. So why didn't he use the word like iti after the anto? You know, he gave first anto and second anto, then he put iti there, which means to explain the word ete, due, ante there. But he didn't put it any like indicator. He just put those two sentences right in the middle of that sentence.
Oh, yeah, I know. Because maybe he's right this time. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's very strange, Bhante.
Yeah, but easily understand because of he extended it. Like I understand you mean that you want to point out that these two are the like according to the referred to the you should read it easily for the. We are familiar with the commentator explanation as the iti. At that time, we understand it easily.
Yes.
Maybe a different order, different opinion.
Yes, that is very strange to me. Yes.
Yeah, therefore I already explained. Even though you are good at in the commentary, but if you read the sub commentary, many explanation will be the strange because of the different order.
Okay.
I only use it the sub commentary. I mostly read it in this Sila Khanda.
I see.
I didn't read it carefully the other sub commentary because of the Sila Khanda sub commentary because of the. Based on this Sila Khanda commentary, our Bhakku Sayadaw translated the original Pāļi text. Many extending explanation. Therefore, I read it this Sila Khanda commentary carefully. Two books.
I see.
Okay. So Bhante, like here, like Dr. Rang asked this one. Maggo he this one Kamasukhandiga no yoga ego ando. So if according to the grammatical translation, how would you like to translate that one?
Okay, this ego is referred to the ando, modified to the ando. Therefore, Kamasukhandiga no yoga is one extreme because of the is appear haughty.
But according to Pāļi, we have the Maggo in front, right? So in that case, how can we do?
Maggo is related to the here Mijima Pribhada Ojati.
Magga so that means Magga is said as Majjhima Pribhada.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Okay, let's go to this point. Now we are learning the purpose of the after that the Ariyo Atkingigo Magga concerning with this explanation. Ariya Many explanation will be appear and Magga will be appear. Okay, here you want to know one more point that idani dang Mijima Badi Badang Sarupa do Dasi to Kamo. Because of this Dasi to Kamo, after reading the commentary or sub-commentary, after reading that Dasi to Kamo, we can understand the compassion of the Blessed One because of this. After he point out why the Blessed One point out the middle way for the peace, for the sake of peace, for the sake of the right knowledge, for the sake of the enlightenment, for the sake of the nirvana, he point out this, but he didn't explain the what are the middle way. Therefore, he want the listener to know. Therefore, he show his compassion. We can see that that's to Kamo, and sometimes you can see that Tasindo, Pakasindo, Deepindo. If you see, after seeing this one, we need to appreciate that Mahakaruna or the Blessed One, great compassion. Okay. Adasetu Kamo, Katama Chasati, Bukchaitawa, Ayamewati Adina Nayena, Vaisajiti. That was the one more, the only point is that if you see that in the commentary, you will see that only the Dasendo, Aha, Dipinde, Aha, Dasedo, Arada, something like that. 3 explanations. If you see the Dasendo, Pakasendo, Dipindo, and Aha. At that time, you need to appreciate that the great compassion of the Blessed One. If you see the Dasedo and Arada or Aha, if you see this Dasedo, at that time you need to appreciate the desire or center of the Blessed One. And that if you see there Arada and Aha, we need to appreciate the effort of the Blessed One. How the Blessed One made effort to preach this Dhamma. Therefore, we can appreciate here the Dasidu Kamo, we can appreciate the Blessed One of the great compassion, Mahakaruna Jnana. Okay, this is the, after reading the commentary or sub-commentary, you will see the Dasidu Aha, that Pakasindo Aha. You need to understand it, the Blessed One of the mind. We need to pay respect the Blessed One by reading this and that. Okay. Idani, here is the main there. Vaisi Jeti. Vaisi Jesi. This is the past tense. Even the past tense, because of this Idani, we need to translate as a present tense. You are familiar with the Idani and Aha. At the time, Aha is also past tense. Even though past tense, because of the predominance of the Idani, we need to translate it as a present tense. Here is also similar to that this. Okay, therefore, Idani now. When the Blessed One wish to point out that this middle way in terms of parents, having asked that what this was, he answered it with the method of Ayamewa and so on. Data. If you see the beginning of the data, this data and is the refer to the detailed explanation sentence. Okay, detail, this data I refer to detailed explanation means that not the only this sentence enter to the this atta ati bhava patisira, not only that, and all the this sentence yeah go. Or are these data start from the data and all the Kamatiwa Tehi Patipiji Yatiti Mago. These are the detailed explanation. Because of the this sentence is starting with the data. Therefore, this is the Vaithara sentence.
Bhante? May I ask, you said that in terms of something, I couldn't hear that word.
Where the in terms of?
You said that the blessed one want to show something in terms of something.
Oh, that's it to kamo. Because of the after seeing the
no. When we come to the translation part.
Translation part. Oh yeah. Rupado. In terms of the apparent, apparent, the appearance. Sarupado. In terms of apparent. Okay, this is firstly you need to know that the sentence is starting with the data. You can understand this is that Vaitara sentence. And then according to the data, we need to understand. Normally we translate data here. Actually, this data is which will refer for the previous sentence or sometimes the coming sentence. Here is the previous sentence. Start from here, among the previous sentence, idani and Vaisijeti. Vaisijesi is the Pochetawa, Desidugamo, 3 verb is appear among these sentence. Among these sentence is the Pochetawa, they're asking us, what do you want to know? What ask at the time, this is the transitive verb. This transitive verb object is referred to the here data. Yeah, data normally we are here means katama jasa and so on. Katamaja and so on mean they are related to the theater and samadhi, and this. Yeah, this data refer to the previous sentence of verb or the transit objects, transitive verb or the objects. Therefore, actually we need to point out the data. Here me, katama jasa and so on.
Hi, Bhante.
Yeah.
Shouldn't I mean the data refers to the answer, right?
Data refer to the object of the one verb.
But should it refers to the object of the wasted JC?
Wasted JC is the object needed or not?
No, because when we look at the following sentences, we see the word in bold. All of them are in the answer, not in the question.
Yes, but question needed to explain. Therefore, only the vocal like the ayamewa ariyo atingiko mago. Therefore, this is that there which is the not the transitive verb. Therefore, we need to call it the start from the katamaja sa.
So you mean whenever we see the data, we have to refer to the object of the transitive verb?
Yes. Mostly in the commentary where we explain the idani, samdi dasido, katamaja sadi, aha. At the time, the object of the aha is referred to the data. Here also object verb is the bochesawa. Therefore, I count it the data is the katamaja sa and so on.
But it's kind of strange, right? Because in the question, there are no words like ayang me, wa ariyo, and so on.
Yeah.
But it looks to me that he's explaining the answer, not explaining the question.
Yes. Okay. At the time, katama jasa bekawe mijima padibada yamewa ariyo atingoma mijima padibada. These mijima padibada already explained the previous. Therefore, we don't need to mention. Therefore, the commentator also doesn't mention, but he trying to answer that. He trying to explain the answer part. Question by already explained. Therefore, he doesn't explain here question part. But data we need to put it all.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Bhante.
Okay. Ayami wati. Yes.
Yeah. May I have an idea? You said this when we see the data, so that is the verb, transitive verb, or intransitive verb. So I think that is both, because the data is here. It's a locative case. So locative case refers to the place, refers to location. So location we normally is connect with the motion verb. If motion verb, we normally is that is the intransitive verb. How can you say that it's a intransitive verb?
I mean, this according to this data is related to the previous sentence of the transitive verb or the object related to this. This is the
yes, but we cannot deny, we cannot definite. That is tata connect with the transitive verb. I think it's both transitive and intransitive verb.
You said related mean that during the one sentence it's okay, but here I find out is how this data among the previous sentence which one is related to me. I find out this.
Yeah, in this case,
one sentence can be transitive or intransitive. It doesn't matter.
Okay, Bhante. Thank you, Bhante.
Okay. Ayamewadi awadarana vajanang inyasa nibbana kami megasa atibhawa patisedanatan. Patisedan. The what the what main sentence that ayamewadi awadarana vajanang. The what Ayamewa is affirmative word. At the time, why the commentator explained that he point out there, what does it mean, the purpose? Inyasa, Nibbana, Gami, Megasa, Atibhawa, Patisedanatan. For the sake of provision, the being of the Mega, here I translated Inyasa and Megasa, I translated it together, other Mega, other way, which leads to the Nirvana. Therefore, I translated it together, Inyasa and Megasa, I translated it together. Therefore, I translated that here, the words Ayamewa is affirmative word for the sake of prohibition, the existence of other Mega. This can lead to the Nirvana. The direct meaning is the Ayamewa means Ariyo Atingigo Mega. This Ariyo Atingigo Mega is only for the Buddhist way. No, the other Mega cannot lead even though they said their way can lead the liberation Nirvana. This is not like that. The second commentator reject the other Mega. Other Mega means other set of the Mega. Sada patikhipo hi ida patisedanang alabha manada inyasa megasa. After reading this sentence, you won't see the verb. At the time, you will be difficult to translate. Because of the, without seeing the verb, how can we translate it? First, yeah, sada patikhipo hi. He is mentioned, ida patisedanang alabha manada inyasa megasa. Therefore, he is there indeed. Danli Karana, because of the he rejects the, he find out the Sakamara point out the Ayamewa reject the other set of the Mega. He find out why he give there any reason. Therefore, he indeed, here on account of not getting the prohibition of the passing. Patisedanatan alava satta patikhipo. Satta patikhipo patisedanang alava manada. On account of not getting the prohibition, the refusal of passing. Therefore, inyasa megasa. There is the refusal of the other Mega. We need to understand here, there is the refusal of Magga. Okay.
Hi, Bhante.
Yes.
What is Satta Patikkipo again, Bhante?
Satta Patikkipo means person, refusal of the person.
Refusing of the person.
Yes, person, Satta is the person, Patikkipo the refusal or prohibition.
I don't see the connection between this meaning and the previous sentence. The
previous sentence is that reject the other Magga.
Yeah.
And therefore, why the reject the other Magga? Nobody can say the other, how can I say that, you know, the Pāḷi Thera, Pāḷi rich man.
Okay.
He there start from the other set, came to the Buddhist Sasana at the time. He also attained the Anihaya Magga. Therefore, person cannot reject. But anyone who practice the other set of the Magga, the Buddha directly said, nobody can attain the liberation. This means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay, I see. Got it.
Ariyoti Kilesanang Arakata Ariyo Nidoti Nayina. This is the definition sentence. And yeah, Ariyoti Kilesanang Arakata. Nidoti Ariyoti Nidoti Nayina. Ariyas mean away from the defilement. This is the Kilesana Arakata Ariya. Through the Niroti method, the word Ariya is finished. How become Araka? So this time the Araka became the Ariya. It became the art. Ra it became the rich. Ka it became the yacht. By way of the Niroti method, therefore this area is began. The word area it began like that. And then another explanation of the area is Ari Pahanaya Sanwatati Pi Ariyo. This is another definition center of the area. At the time, here Ariya is referred to the Araga away from meaning. Here Ari is meaning of the enemy. Here Ari Pahanaya Sanwatati Pi Ariyo. Therefore, areas mean leading to the abandonment of enemy. Another way of the area meaning the arayo papa dhamma yanti apagechati edenati katawa. Here is the Samvatati, here is the apagechati edenati sadhana is the difference. Here is the katu sadhana, here is the karana sadhana.
Hi, Bhante.
Yeah.
I have a question about the word nirutti nayena. So whenever we see the word nirutti nayena, it means by means of the language?
Yes, nearly method, yes. Language method.
Language method, it means like, so basically it means because of that, the way the Pāļi language is? Or is it like?
Yes, ask.
Yeah, so is it like a, it refers to some technique?
Yeah, technique is okay, but without reason, yeah, we can't say the reason together. According to Karmatika Kichayana, because of the after the one Bhawe, because of the previous Bhawe elided. And for the after the previous Bhawe, the later Bhawe elided because of the together with the reason, but no reason. Why
Right,
we can change no function. This is the nidoti.
So it's just the way the language goes.
Yes, but without reason.
I see. Okay. Okay, thank you, Bhante.
Okay. If you cannot finish anyone, you need to do it. Okay, according to the Nidodi Manda, you want to change it like that. Nobody can deny it. But the main purpose is that this original word is the blessed one or this what? Buddha Vajana, Jina Vajana. At that time, you will become like that. Really, the best. This definition that is there, you will be seeing many places. Kilisana, Arakata, Ario, many commentary, many commentary, you will see it. They will use it and Nidodi Nina. Okay.
Then it comes like the folk etymology.
Etymology, okay, but
I mean the folk etymology. That means this etymology is used by general people, not by the linguistics.
Nidodi also they have the some method. Nidodi, the Wana Nidodi, Vikara Nidodi, Adisa Nidodi, something like that. They are no, cannot say the like that.
No, I mean the folk etymology means like they have some grammatical rule inside, but it's not really like linguistics way.
I don't know this one, but we are familiar with it.
That is another technical term. According to Western scholar, they use that technical term. But according to Bali traditional Bali, so that's the I think the way of the language or the way of speaking or the grammatical analysis. That's it.
Okay, this is your opinion. Okay, let's continue. Araya Papa Dhamma Yanti Apagachati Etinati Kadawa. Kadawa, having then did that Etina find this. Go always from the evil deeds as enemy. This is called the Arya. Another definition is the Ariyena Bhagavata Desiddhata Ariyasa Ayanti Ariyo. Expounded by the Noble Blessed One, the properties of Noble One is called Ariya. Okay, be careful here. Definition meaning the change here, the araga, as we call it, this is the Gita definition. Here, Arayo, here also somewhat the D. This is also, here is the, not the Ariyasa Ayan. Ayan is the meaning of the Santaka. Therefore, I translated the property of Noble One, Ariyasa Ayan. The property of Noble One is called Ariyo. We call it Santaka Data. Definition is just changing. Okay, another day. Ariya Bhawe Pati Labhaya Sanwet Titi Pi Ariyo. Ariya means that it leads to the gaining the state of noble. This also somewhat also. Okay, here again. Ittha pana ariyako ariyon tipi uttara bada lopena ariya sada saiti viditabo. How became the Ariyaka and became Ariya? Uttara Bada Lobo. The later one here, Pana, we will translate on the other hand. Here, making the noble one, noble is Ariya. The appearance of the word Ariya should be known by elision of the later Vakara Ariyaka. This is the meaning and grammatical definitions and the many explanations. He tried to explain the commentary.
Hello, Bhante.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why Ariyo must be Vigakha Ari Pahanaya Samvatadipi.
Ariyo. Yeah?
Yeah.
Ari Pahanaya Samvatadipi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So I don't understand why that is Vigakha sentence like that.
Why did it? Because of the here stay at the Ari. Ari meaning the here the enemy. Enemy mean not the person enemy. This enemy or the noble part enemy, the defilement. Therefore, then later by Ariyo Papa Dhamma he explained.
So Ariya here we that is also meaning the noble person, right?
Yes. Noble person or noble way, something you can translate it.
But I found another definition sentence. I remember Ariyoti Achara Riyo. So how we understand that Vigakha?
Where?
Or Ariya Satiti Ariyo.
Yeah, this is the many explanation concerning this is the Ariya what definitions are there. But the other explanation are the only the second commentary. Here you can see the explanation. Another place book mentioned. This is the many detailed explanation concerning with the Ariya what.
Okay, yes. It is mean dependent on context, dependent on the meaning.
No, the context depending in the order. Sarata Dibani. Here the Sarata Dibani Tika, therefore he tried to explain his opinion here concerning with the Ariya what. Mostly using the Ariya, the Kilesana, Arakata, Ariya, Nirodi Nina. These definitions that I mentioned many places.
Yes.
And then you will be seated the Ariya sa Ayanti Ariya. This sentence also will be seated. The property of the noble is called Ariya. The property means a full noble part or something like that you can think. This means could depend on the connection you need to know here.
Yes, Bhante. Thank you, Bhante.
Okay. After the Ariya one, he tried to explain the Ariyo Pañcavaggiyakathā. Okay. Pañcavaggiyakathā, normally here, depending on his explanation, many students confused. This is the compound. No, this is the secondary derivative definition. Because of the Upedata, I remember I already explained to you in the Tatita, you will see the Sampona, Samanagata, Purana, something like that. At the time, you will see that this what is the Titawa, and then this is the Asadi Tatita. I already explained to you. Here you say the Upedata. But here the Atta, engage two what? There were many people where we thought, oh, this is the Ika, it comes from the Hobi, Samasa. No. Therefore, firstly, according to that, this and that, we need to make the definition and that means Atta and Inga, you need to make it there first. Atta, Ingani, Atingani, the first one. This is the Dinchabu, Tigu, Taburisa. After that, this Taburisa, Atingani, Asa, Atiti, Atingiko. This is the Asadita. Therefore, he explained here. After he also will explain the little confusing explanation he uses. Later you will see that the concerning with this mega mega. Okay, this is the definition. And translation means atingika means endowing with the 8 theta. This is called the atingika. Okay, endowing how to combine these 8-fold theta. He trying to explain. Therefore, Meginga Samudaye Mega Oharo. Therefore, this is the Dangli Karana indeed. He trying to explain his opinion. Meginga Samudaye in the group of the theta of parts. Yeah, Mega Viharo is haughty, you need to put it. There is or ati, there is the term as mega. A group of the noble part, a full noble part also we can call sometimes mega. Meginga and mega, we use this. And samudayo ja samudayi hiti samana gado nama hoti. He trying to explain. Samudayo, the group of the theta of part is also ja. Samanagado nama, and with the part which has the group samudayi. This is the asadidadida. Okay, another ayam panita vajanato. Therefore, you need a pana. Ita pana is there. Try to, what does it mean? The previous ayam pana vajanato. The previous sentence Meginga Samudaya, the meaning explanation. After the meaning explanation, he tried to explain the vajanato mean definition sentence. Therefore, this pana is the pakandara. Moreover, on the other hand, ayam. This is the definition, here. Yeah, atano avayawa buddhani atengani etasa santiti atengikoti. Because of this etasa santi, this atengika is the asadidadida. We will see it clearly. Atano avayawa buddhani is modified with this. Therefore, Atengika is called that. The mega has its own separated 8 theta. This is called the mega. Not the 1 theta is we can't call the mega. All the 8 theta we call it sometimes mega. And another he trying to explain the after the definition of that. Paramatha to pana ingani yewa mago. Benjingika turiya dini wiya. Naja inga wini modo chalingo wido wiya. The benjingika turiya dini wiyas and naja inga wini modo chalingo wido wiya is a man. Yeah, that firstly he trying to explain the definition sentence, and then he trying to explain the another way. There was this partner also pakandara. The theta is mega in terms of ultimate reality as instrument, which has 5 types, and here widow is a kind of treatise name. Treaty which is no free from 6 parts. And in the Veda 10, at the time 110, the Chanda treaty. If we want to test our brain memory. Memory, how we can memorize at the time, we can learn, we should learn this chanda treaty. Very difficult. I think you already learned from the Benevis Israel. Chanda. Therefore, this he uses there. Assembly. This treaty is very difficult. Okay, after that he trying to explain the Ariya. After Ariya, he trying to explain the Magga. Kilese Marindo Gichatiti Mago. Here also appear again. Niroti Nina. Magga means that it's go to heavy killing the defilement. This Magga should be finished with the Niroti Magga, Niroti method. Ne kilese Marindo Gichatiti Mago. Okay. Our late Seattle Dr. Nadamala Biwinsa also explain concerning with it the Mega explanation two way. Kitchen Magi Yadidi Mago Magadi Gawesadi Mago. And then he trying to separate Mega to what? Kilese Marindo Mo Kichadidi go. Marididi mo Kichadidi go. Mocha so go jadi Mago. He already explained in his preaching the Dhamma also. That's the Seattle Shinzanagabi Wesa Kandayo Seattle. He point out this point. More and go. More cannot stay as alone. More one cannot stand like that. Going also cannot stand like that. Go is the stand, not the case Andy. Therefore, he point out this definition center is not suitable. He decided there. Shinjinagabi Winsa. Pahiyaki is a Marindo Gichatiti Mago. Yeah, also appear again. This is the Moja so Gojadi Mago. We need to translate as we need to make it definitions and like that. Another definition center is the Wa. Here also Wa. Right there. This is the like it according to the Moja so Gojadi Mago means the Kamadariya compound. After the Kamadariya, Mega, how can we become the Mago? Magati, Kawesati Mago, Kitanda, Katu Sarana, Kitawa. Here the compound word. Therefore, use it. Compound definition to Kita definition, therefore use it the wa. Nibbana, Magati, Kawesati Mago. Magas mean it find out the Nibbana is called the Maga. This is the Katu Sarana. Another you will see it there, Kamma Sarana also. Riya Mago Hi Nibbana Aramanang Karindo Bawi Sando Viya Hoti. Here Nibbana Magadi Kawesati Mago. Here he trying to explain the definitions and that Kawesati to go or find out, find how he find it. Mega Nibbana as. Because he are trying to explain that meaning explanation. Strongly, therefore, he is also indeed and Likarana witness. Indeed, the noble path is taking the Nibbana as objects. Like finding, because of the he finding, like he finding, he takes as Nibbana as object. Therefore, Kawesati uses the Kawesati. Taking the Nibbana as object means that finding. Therefore, he trying to explain Nibbana Aramanang Karinto. After making the Object, Nirvana as object means the Gavisanto. Another 10 or the definition of the Megami. Here, using the word. This is also Bakantara. On the other hand, yeah, Magi.
Hi, Bhante.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a question about that sentence. Sariyo makko hinippanang aramanang karonto gawe santo viyahoti. So why didn't the sub-commentator just say karoti, but he's using karonto hoti? Is there a reason, Bhante?
Okay, this is combining the two sentences. Combining the two sentences, therefore he uses the present participle. Ariyamago Nirvana Aramanang Karoti. Ariyamago Gawe Sando Viya Hoti. You need to separate it. Therefore, this subject is the same. Therefore, he combined the two sentences at the time he uses the present participle sentence. And then here the sentence is put it there, begin between.
No, I mean, okay, so the problem is the word viya, right? So he wants to compare with something else as well. So can we say something like Arya makko hinipanang aramanang karoti gawe sati viya? Can we say something like that, Bhante?
Oh no. Gawe sati viya means that if the time, because of the we never made the comparison as a two bar. Here the not the verb. Here the tension only that. Therefore, use it the present participle. You make it like a verb. Kawisati and karoti like it similar to you mean, not like that.
But here's the function, right? So here what he's saying is that the aram manang karonto is similar to gawe santo, right? That's what he's saying.
Yes.
So you mean we have to when we want to use the word we cannot use them in with the verbs. We have to put them in the, like in this case, the present participle.
Okay, the main part is that if you want to use the like a similarly, we use the noun form. Most of the noun form use the example.
Well, I think we do see examples where the word viya connecting two sentences, right?
Yeah, at that time, because of the another lakana soda, I remember suddenly I forgot this sentence. Usually there, but also, but at the time sentence structure not like that.
No, so because okay, I can see the difference, but in order to I mean this sentence is valid, right? This sentence like Ariya makko hi nippanang aramanang karoti. Ariya makko nippanang gawe
no, cannot use it. Nirvana aramanang karanto is related to only the karanto, not related to the gawisando.
Yes. So what I mean is that the Ariyo makgo hi nippanang aramanang karoti. Arya makgo nippanang gawe sati viya. We can say it that way, right?
Nirvana gawe sati viya. Okay, I don't know this one.
No, because so now there are two different sentences, two different verbs.
Yeah, two different verbs. But here, if they want to find out here, Nirvana Magati Gawisati, he find out the Nirvana, how find out me as an object. This is the point. Aramanang Korendo as an object. As an object,
yes, I understand, but it's just, I guess my question is there, as I said earlier, what is the reason why he's, put it in the present participle, but not the verb? So
I know the one reason is that because the subject is the same at the time they want to use it, they said that at the time use it the present participle. Have you remember in the Mahāsatipatthana Sutta or the Samudaya Satya and Nirodha Satya? Iti nirosa mano, iti niro jati, something like that. Oh my God.
So I needed to read the text. I cannot memorize it.
Okay, because at that point also using this sentence structure, present participle put it inside. Okay, I can explain this one, but I know that this one is subject. If the state at the time they want to combine the two sentences, the main sentence of simply sentence of the sometimes is they put it there between Aramana and Karanto.
Oh, okay, Bhante. Thanks.
Okay. Another the Neva Nati Gay Maki Yati wa Maga. This is the another definition of the Maga at the time. Why on the other hand, Bakandara? Yeah, Maki Yati. This Maki Yati the passage said therefore Maki Yati is there. Mago we can translate, we can make a definition and Maki Yati Mago as a passage also we can translate it. Okay. And we would do Panesaya, Bonya Karana To, Pataya, Kadata, Patito, Patito. Nirvana Tiki, who wants to attain the Nirvana? They Makiyati search. Okay, it is search by those who wish to attain the Nirvana. This is called the Magga. Okay, when? Start from when? Starting from the doing the whole deed, which is the powerful dependent for the liberation. This is the we will do by Nesaya Punya Karanado Pataya, starting from the doing wholesome deed. Upa Nesaya, which is the powerful dependent. What for? For the liberation, we will start. Tadatha Patipatito, until to the pricing for the Nirvana. Pricing for the Nirvana. This means the search by doing wholesome deed and then practicing the inside knowledge. Therefore, this Magga is the way. Okay.
Hi, Bhante. So you said that we have to divide that word as the Vivata an Upanisaya Punya Karana, right?
Yes.
So so which refers to the starting point when everyone's doing punya, so that they can get out of Vivata. So the punya karana is the Upanisaya to get out of the Vivata.
Yeah, to get out of the wrong or rebut.
So that means if we make that I mean the Vikaha, then the Vivata we have to put it in the ablative case somehow, right?
Pardon your point?
No, so we have the Vivata. Vivata is the round of rebirth, right?
Yes. No, freedom from the round or rebut.
Yes, so that means we have to put the word Vivata in the ablative case somehow.
Did I catch your point?
No. Okay, so what is the Vikaha sentence of that?
Vikaha
long?
Or the
Yes.
This the whole sentence.
No. That long samasa.
Okay. First, you need to make it karana and punya. Punya sa karana, punya karana.
Yes.
This punya upanisaya punya karana, upanisaya punya na, upanisaya punya karana.
Yes.
Vivitta do, vivitta sa, you can translate it. Vivitta sa punya Upanisaya punya karana, Vuvetupa nisaya punya karana.
So why did you put it in the we with dasa, Bhante? So you put it in the genetic case?
Vivetasa mean that because of this Vivetasa, the Upanisaya related to this Viveta. Even though we turn it dependent for, powerful dependent for, even though they say that chati.
Okay.
I can't find now. Okay, later I will give the definition sentence. This you want to know that this what definition sentence?
Yes, Bhante.
Okay.
Thank you, Bhante.
Okay. Okay, time is over. Let's start by reciting the Buddha Charana Sita Data to Sita. Buddha Sasana Jiran Data to Buddha Sasana Jiran Data to Buddha Sasana Jiran Data to Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you so much, Bhante.
Thank you so much, Bhante.
Sadhu.